and welcome back to 3 Layers Deep. So as you can see by the title, I'm doing my essentials. These are products that I have to have every single time I do my face. When it comes to eyeshadows, when it comes to lipsticks, eyeliners, mascaras, highlighters, blushes, those things change all the time. But these handful of products are products that I need to have. That's what builds the foundation to my face. And honestly, I don't feel complete without them. So let's go ahead and get started before this video gets seriously long, okay? Let's start off first with my concealer. So the first product that I apply on after my eyes would be my concealer. And those of you guys who have been watching me for a while already know what concealer I'm going to show you guys. This concealer I have been using for, I would say, about 2 years, and I absolutely love this concealer. And it is the Revlon Defying concealer. I use a light medium, and it contains SPF 25. That's what it looks like right there. And I believe I am, yep, light medium. All right. Now, there's a few different reasons why I love this concealer. For one, it applies so nice and creamy and smooth. For two, it does not accentuate the fine lines and wrinkles that I have under my eyes, so that's a plus. Again, this is more tailored for mature women, especially since you don't want those fine lines and wrinkles to show. So that's the reason why the consistency is so nice and just smooth and creamy. It contains SPF 25, so it helps to protect the delicate area around your eye. A lot of the times, the result of dark circles under the eyes is pretty much exposure to UV rays. So it's pretty much sun damage. Sun damage, obviously the UV rays tends to attack the collagen and elastin in your skin. So since that area around our face is the thinnest area, the damage is going to show sometimes a lot quicker under our eyes. So it's not only from genetics, also as well as, you know, the lack of sleep and as well as sun damage. So just remember that and make sure you use something to protect that eye area, whether it's through a makeup, you know, a concealer, or an eye cream that contains at least an SPF of 15 the least. If you can get that, that's awesome. But this right here, they sell this at CVS. All the products that I have here are all drugstore. There's a drawback to this line of concealers. The shade selection is quite small, as well as the undertone is yellow based. It is not pink undertone. But for some way it still works for my skin. Also keep in mind that I don't have severe under eye circles. So I have very light under eye circles, so it's enough coverage and you can definitely build it. But I just put, you know, 1 or 2 layers and I'm good to go. So I love this. And I have noticed and I have been told that the packaging has changed, but I haven't ran out of this one. I still have so much product in here left that I haven't purchased a new one, so I can't compare if it's the same formulation or not. So yes, oh, I love this concealer. I love it. I love you. Next product. Right after I apply my concealer, I want to set it with a powder. All right, and I have been using this one for, I would say, almost a month and a half. So this is the newest product to my essentials. So I definitely wanted to feature it in this collection, although I haven't used it for so long like these other products I'm going to show you. It's definitely an essential of mine now, and it is from the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc-Free Mineral Correcting Powder. And the one I have is on Creamy Natural. That's the name right there. And this is what the product looks like. And obviously we all know what correctors do. All the swirls in the product, it helps to reduce any redness, correct any unevenness that you got going on, just helping to make your skin look nice and flawless. You can use this as a primer under your powder just to kind of even things up, just to kind of make your skin extra flawless when you apply your powder foundation. But I picked a lighter shade thinking that it was going to be okay. So I had to go a step up. But I'm glad I didn't, because I like the product, but it has a bit of an eggshell to satin finish, if that makes any sense. It's not shimmery and it's not It's not matte. It's just, it's a borderline eggshell, and I'm like thinking paint here. But a little less under a satin finish. So it kind of gives you a nice glow to your skin. But I have oily skin, so let me tell you, I don't need any more glow. It naturally shows up through the day, girl. So what I do with this product, I set my concealer with it, and it helps to kind of brighten my under eye skin just a bit. So I use it for that, and it's light enough so I can't really use it all over my face. And that's, you know, I'm kind of happy because the finish is just not something I would want all over my face. So what I use it for, I use it under my eyes as well as with a brush like this. I love this brush. I have had this brush for many years. This came in one of my kits when I was in aesthetics, so this is like eons old, and this is perfect. So it's very fluffy, so the application is going to be very nice and light. So I tend to apply it under my eyes as well as some on my forehead and on my chin, and just in this area right here, just to kind of brighten things up and to help with the contour and shading. I'm sorry, with the contour and highlighting on my face, so it can give my skin some dimension. If you have, I would say, normal to drier skin or normal to combination skin, I definitely recommend this because it's going to give your skin a nice just glow all over your skin, and it's going to work really awesome under that powder product you apply next. For oily skins, not so much, just in the areas where I told you. Okay, so that's that. The next product that I go and apply on after that, right after right after that product, would be my Heart and Soul. Oh, I love this product. Again, it's another one from Physicians Formula, and a lot of you guys already know which one it is. And it is also from the Mineral Wear, and it's talc-free mineral face powder in buff beige. And that is the name. And this is the product, and I've hit pan. This is like my 4th or 5th, actually no, I'm lying, this is about my 5th or 6th one that I've purchased. I've been using this, I would say, for almost a year now, and it's nice, like a mosaic kind of finish, or like swirliness going on. So it has light and darker tone color to it, and once you swirl it in and put it on your face, it just, oh, the finish that I get is just awesome. It feels like butter going on. It's so nice, so finely milled, and I believe it has some type of, I think it has SPF in it. I am not sure. I got rid of the box, obviously, but I'm almost positive that this contains some type of SPF in it. So if it does contain it, praise God, because we all need that, girlfriend. And so I have been using this over and over and over. I no longer use liquid foundation. This is the makeup that I use on my skin. This is what I have on my face. I don't have much to cover up now. It's more like evening out my skin tone, so thank God for that. So I don't mind any slight imperfections peeking through. The finish, I would say, is about medium coverage if you use a sponge. I don't think you can fully get it to full coverage, possibly medium to full, depending on what tool you use. Now, the brush that I use, and don't laugh at me, girlfriend, because this is ridiculously dirty, it is the e.l.f. powder brush, and I purchased this for $3 up in Walmart, sister. So let me tell you, you can find the sucker there. And this is a brush that is good to have just backups of it. So that's what it is right there. Let's see. See, e.l.f. powder brush, and it is just a flat top. Oh gosh, that is so embarrassing. It's just a flat top kabuki brush. And this brush with this product is heaven on my skin, and I really like this brush. It's so soft, it's very dense, and all I literally do, I don't even swirl it in. I just tap it. Look it, I go like this, and look it, bam. Obviously, you know, since I've hit pan, there's a circle right in the middle. But look at all the product that I picked up. And then I just go ahead and buff it in, and it is, it's amazing. I can't say any much more about it. The only drawback is the shade selection. Again, there is not really dark shading, so the color variation is very minuscule, so that is a drawback. So for those of you guys who fit within these skin shades, go ahead and try it. It's about $14–15, but the finish is absolutely amazing on your skin. It does not emphasize any fine lines, any wrinkles, your pores, nothing. It just melts. I love it. I love it. I will continue to use this until they don't make it anymore. Next product that I wear after that would be, this is a product that I have repurchased over and over and over again, and it is the NYC Color Wheel Mosiac Face Powder, and the name of this one is just called All Over Bronze Glow. So that is the name right there. See? All Over Bronze Glow. And this is a product right here. As you can see, I've hit pan ridiculously, and I use this as my bronzer. The reasons why I love this product is because, for one, as you notice, it is matte. There is no shimmer on it whatsoever. For an oily girl like me, it needs to be matte, unless I purposely put on some highlight, and that will be usually around this area right there, and that is it. And it has orange undertones, which I absolutely love on my skin. It just gives me like a nice real glow, and that's kind of what I use to kind of etch out my face, you might want to call that. And it lasts all day. So yeah, this is matte. I love it. It has the orange undertones. If you're not into the orange undertones, then you might not like this. And I believe it has this one and a darker one. So I think I got the lighter one, and it's perfect. And the brush I use it with, girl, do not judge my brushes. Don't go there. Don't go there. And this one is so big. Look at it. Bam. This one is so old, and it is from Coastal Scents, and that is the name right there. And I had just been lazy. I got some crazy glue somewhere, and I just have not even bothered. But that's the brush that I use. I use this all the time to apply. This is supposed to be like a blush brush. I don't use it for my blush. I use it for my bronzer, and it works really, really well. Again, this is about like $3 from NYC. Girl, you cannot go wrong. This will last you all year long. Okay? All right, so that's all that I put on my face. Then I put my blush, my highlighter, and then I move on to my brows. My brows is the last thing. No, my lips are the last thing that I do. So after I do my face, I do my brows. And one product that I have repurchased already for like the third time, it is the Milani Easy Brow Automatic Pencil. This is water resistant, and the color, the shade is in Natural Taupe. And that's what it looks like right there. And as you can see, there is no red in there at all whatsoever. It's a true, just a nice lighter brown, lighter shade. See? No red. Even when I put it on my brows, there is no red tint to it, okay? So I applied this to my brows, and then I set it with a product that I discovered. Not discovered because I have my eyes on this. Let me tell you, I was just being cheap. I did not want to spend the $7. I don't know why. I tend to justify my purchases, okay? So again, it's from the Milani line, and this one is the Brow Kit, and I have walked past this so many times. I've had it in my hands, I had it in my car, and I put it back. That's just what I do. I just do that. I know some of you guys do the same thing too, okay? Don't go there. So this is what it looks like, and I am liking this a lot, and the shade that I have is 01 Light. And there's only this one and a darker one. And I think both of these are quite versatile and universal for a lot of different brows and skin tones, okay? Because the reason for that being is that it contains 2 shades and a highlighter, which I love. And that's the highlight I use all the time. As you can see, it's just very light satiny finish. It's not really shimmery, which I absolutely love. So I use this all the time for my highlight. No matter what other highlight I have on, I always tend to put a little strip right under the brow bone, and it really does a lot. It really lifts up your brows, your brow bone. So see, that's the highlight right there, and look at how pretty that is. You see, it's just like it's nice. And you can also use this. I would also use this, well, not really, but for those of you guys who are very minimalists out there, this can double as an eyeshadow trio. So you have the highlight, you have, you know, the lid color, and then you have the crease color right there. And the plus is that it brings these little tools right here, which I don't really use. For one, these little tweezers are absolutely horrendous. They suck. So I really don't use these tweezers like that unless I'm absolutely desperate, and you have to work really hard to pull out one hair. But it's nice that it brings the little slanted brush, which you can use for your brows to fill them in, but it's really soft. So It's not dense at all. I prefer a denser brush, and it brings a sponge tip, which is nice, so you can apply the highlight color. So what I do, you would think, okay, well, you have the lighter color, so that means that this will go in the inner portion of the brow and this will go in the outer portion of the brow, like the tail. I reverse it. Don't ask me why. This is something that I just do, and I like the finish of it. But actually today I did not do that. I actually put the lighter brown from start to about mid brow, and then the darker to from mid brow to out to the tail. But normally on a regular other day I do the opposite, and I just like the way it looks. My brows still look really, really nice. And this with the brow pencil is perfect, like the perfect combination for my brows. I love these two products, and I'm going to continue to use these. So all these products you can purchase at the drugstore, so they're not expensive at all. These are my products. These are what I need to have a flawless face. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I brought out new products that you've thought about using before and weren't too sure, or just discovered new products or whatnot, whatever, you know the deal. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. God bless you. Bye.